Hello, everyone. It is Rory here at that Eurovision site, Eurovision with a Slice of Life. Today, I'm joined by the lovely Tim. How are you doing?
I'm good. I mean, you've seen me trotting all around Europe for a bit, and life has taken over, but I've managed to find maybe 10, 15 minutes to talk about something, which you
Which is good.
already know which you already know by the seeing the title of this video.
Yeah, and you know what? We want some Jalla of that. So please let us get into this then. Yes. So as you can tell by the name of this video, we are chatting all things Cyprus here. Antigone is representing Cyprus with her song Jalla, and we have some thoughts about how this is going to go down. So let's just get straight into it.
Mhm.
Antigone was the first act to be released or to be named for Eurovision 2026, and then she basically made us wait until mid-February to get the song, and now we have the song, and it's called Jalla. It's written by her and a slew of other people who I can't remember the names of. Um, yeah, I mean, so did you know about Antigone beforehand? Like, what was your kind of expectation for her before she released the song?
Okay. Can I just say this in mind that I knew her because I think she was rumored, or she her name was swirling around before it was officially announced, and then someone said, "Ooh, Antigone, ooh, Love Island," and then. But by the way, this was after I saw her perform in London because she was just a support act for Marina Satti. So I kind of had an expectation. I wouldn't say an expectation, kind of like I had an inkling because why would you you know, kind of go out of I wouldn't say go out of your way, but like be opener for multiple former Eurovision noms. I think if I remember correctly, she was also an opening for Eleni when she also went to London, which is like literally not that far off at that same time as well. So I was like, okay, but when she performed, she really performed and she really sold her songs well and she got the crowd going. So I'm guessing that's an important factor for participating in Eurovision is that you're able to, sell the song, sell whatever you're singing and get the crowd pumping and going, which is what you should do as a warm-up act in the first place. So, you know, this time she's doing it on the big stage with her own music. So when I heard it, okay, well, I do kind of have some expectation, but we'll talk the song a bit more, but yeah, no, I was surprised that, a former reality TV star from that appeared on British TV is going to the big stage. What about you?
I knew of Antigone beforehand, obviously because of Love Island. I watched that season when she was in it. I think she was robbed, by the way. I think she should have done a lot better in that season. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I knew of her, to be honest, I didn't even know that she had been doing music, to be honest. And then when I also saw her open for Marina Satti when she played in Manchester. So I didn't even know that she was still doing music or anything. So it was kind of nice to know that she was still kind of kicking around and stuff. I think maybe the venue where we were at the time was maybe not the kindest to her. I think maybe there was some problems with the acoustics and stuff because there was some maybe like mic problems as well. But you could tell she had like gotten people like ready for the show. Like she was able to command an audience, especially at the end because she sang Andromachi, Ella. Obviously, come on, as another Eurovision song. It's like crazy. And it doesn't surprise me then that like she was also opening for Eleni at the same time. If she's basically like kind of being nurtured by these two huge Greek names and that are also
Mhm.
like obviously she's from London as well, and like London has such a huge Greek Cypriot kind of diaspora as well, so like I wouldn't be at all surprised they were going for something like that anyway. They kind of have been doing that kind of strategy for the last few years anyway, CYBC. So yeah, I was not surprised that she did end up being selected, but I was kind of like, okay, so what kind of thing can she bring? Because I didn't know much about her music at all anyway. So I was excited to see what had happened. And then obviously, lo and behold, we got Jalla. And yeah, I mean, okay, so now, we've got the song. We now know what she's going to be singing. What is your impression of the song? Do you like it? What do you think?
I- You know how I think you said that she knows how to command the stage. She knows how to kind of like, sell the performance. I mean, from the song itself, you can just feel this like big theatric thing that she could possibly bring to Vienna, where you can just see. Like, and it's just the way the song was structured. It's like, in the beginning it's a bit slow, and then when you go to the chorus, like you go like very upbeat and like it's just something that you can possibly see in the theater or whatnot. But yeah, it built up quite well when I first listened to it. I was like, I kind of didn't know where it was like heading because it was just like down and then go Jala, Jala, Jala. But I mean, so far it is in line with what Greece usually sends in that, upbeat pop, kind of like anthemic songs. It worked for them in the past few years. Um, why would you stop there? I mean, that's all I would say about that, really.
No, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, you are right in definitely saying it has a bit of a Cypriot feel, but it definitely has like a Greek feel to it as well. I mean, this is the first time that Cypriot Greek is actually being performed, I guess, within a Eurovision context. So it's actually kind of nice to kind of see that. I think it's kind of hard to say how it'll go. Like my initial first listening, I was a bit like, okay, this is fine. But then, like, as time's gone on, and like the more I've kind of just been walking around, just doing my own thing, I'll just hear like in my head, like, they want Jalla, Jalla. Like, I was like, okay, okay. Some like it does stick in your head a little bit. Um, and we know that like Eurovision fans love a Yas Queen bop. And this is kind of like one of the Yas Queen bops that we have this year. Like, let's be honest. Um, yeah, I liked it. I think it was good, and especially given for something like, the last time that we had something like this was Andromache from with Ella. And like I think that in a way this is kind of like a redemption for that, being like, because I really like that song, but like obviously a lot of other people did too, but then obviously then it was sort of seen as like the robbery of 2022. So yeah, I don't know. It was definitely nice. I think I have to just like it took me a couple of seconds to really get into it. But now like I'm on board. Like I enjoyed the song. I think it's good. Um, and yeah, I can see it already. Like there's a lot of people, screaming about this too. It seems like it's a big fan favorite already. Which is kind of nice because who wouldn't like to see Cyprus win, I guess. Yeah, but it's not without its controversies, though, to be fair. I mean, me and Tim were talking about this right before we started recording. I mean, like, the whole controversy surrounding like the motorbikes and stuff like that. It was just like, okay, like, yes, yes, there are some bad road practices, but it's the sake of a music video, guys. Like, it's fine.
Not her getting El Diablo, but not the song, just the music video. But like,
Yeah,
I mean, go off. It's a tiny thing, but okay.
it's just how it is.
There's nothing more like, Cyprus and some sort of controversy.
Come on, guys. Like, it's Cyprus. Like, it always just happens anyway. Last year we had the confusion of the surrounding the Vitruvian Man, and now we have this. So it's like the duality is how we're thinking of it that way. Yeah. So I'm intrigued to see how she'll kind of deliver the thing on the stage now. Obviously, now we've got a few months until we get to the stage in Vienna. How do you think she'll do on the stage in May?
I think performance-wise, I just know that we did have she did promote the song on Sing for Greece, so we kind of got like an inkling of what we may get. There'll be a lot of dancing by the looks of it. I don't know if she'll bring that to Vienna, but for me, I would just say that I'm looking at the lineup of what we're getting because she is on semi-final two, and semi-final two is known usually for being notoriously wide open. And the fact that the juries are back this year, I'm a little bit nervous for her. I love the song. Don't 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 get me twisted. I do love the song. I'm just looking at the odds just because obviously Cyprus didn't qualify last year, so I'm guessing they are trying to sneak back into Saturday. But just my concern is that this semi looks really stacked in terms of like songs that are like upbeat and kind of just like looking for the same crowd. So you got like just on the top of my head, you've got Denmark as well, who's got like that boppy thing, and I'm trying to think or in Bulgaria. So that's my main concern is that it's wide open, and for the songs on that range in that semi, I'm a bit unsure where it sticks, and I think potentially the televote that her televote score must really be high in order to get to the final. So, but that's just my personal opinion. Take it with a pinch of salt. And if someone in May 14 sees this and see if I was right, or May 17 when the results come out, just let me know because I'm actually unsure.
Just like I hold no bearings to my opinions, essentially.
Yeah.
That's the thing. No,
What about you?
no, I think given the fact that she's a fan favorite, I think there's a lot of pressure on her, definitely.
Hmm.
Like how you were saying as well, like, semi-final two. Semi-final two has more ballads in this than
Hmm.
compared to semi-final one. Especially because she's also performing in the second half as well. And like there you've got like big ballads, for example, like from Albania, you have it from Latvia, you have it with Malta, like there will be a lot of really
Hmm.
big kind of ballads. So it will set itself apart there. But then you are also right in saying like Denmark is in there too. And Australia is also in there too. People who have really, really good like vocalists. We need to make sure that if like the Antigone basically needs to like hone in on those vocals, make sure that
Hmm.
if she's going to do it, like if she's going to do it like a huge dancing thing, like how she was doing on Sing for Greece, and in general, just within the music video, she needs to make sure that she matches this with her vocals. Because this was the same problem that we had with Andromache back in 2022. Like, she's facing a similar uphill battle in the fact that she was also a fan favorite. Juries were also in the semifinals too at that point. And then while the staging was really good, there was just something missing, and they need to bring the whole package this time. I mean, Cyprus only narrowly missed out on the final last year, but it really does just depend on how it'll go. I think she has more chances of qualifying than not, I would say. I just wouldn't expect her to get a huge result maybe in Vienna, but I'm very much open to being wrong on that because obviously we need to see the staging, we
Yeah.
need to see like how everything else will look like. Um, but I think, given the fact that, Cyprus has been giving really good quality songs for quite some time, I think people will appreciate that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's a hard question because now we like
Yeah.
at the time of recording now, she's obviously like at the time of recording, all of the songs are out. So, we know how the semifinal will stack up. So
Yeah.
now it's a case of who is she like performing around, and will she have any surprises for us? Because
Yeah.
I think this
Because
will be very visual,
Mhm.
you
Yeah, because
know.
I also think that there could be a potential that because she's on second half, she might close it off.
That's true, to be fair. It would
I, c-
actually
I
be a
could
quite good
I could
closer.
I could see it being a closer
Yeah.
of like all of like, oh no, that's all 35. But I'm like, you know, we'll
Mm,
see about that.
yeah. I mean, we'll
But
have to see, but
it would be a nice song to close off the semis.
yeah, definitely. I think it's
Hmm.
especially one to kind of like with a very dramatic end as well, and everything.
Hmm.
And Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how it kind of comes to the stage in May, especially if she's kind of got something with a bit of fire to it as well. So, yeah, maybe she will walk in Eleni Ferreira's footsteps. Who knows? But we'll see. Um, so yeah, so are there any final points, obviously, on Cyprus just before we kind of wrap things up?
Antigoni, please bring Stavros Flatley to Vienna. That's all I have to say.
Do you know what? I think if who needs Cypriot culture when you just have Stavros Flatley just to keep you going? You know, like Greek Cypriot Londoners are
I mean,
keeping the going.
we're voting in this semi. We can vote for it.
Do you want an automatic 24 points? I mean, come on, it's
Yeah.
right there. It's all right there.
Yeah.
No, God, definitely. Yeah. I think it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what she's bringing. And
Mhm.
at least she'll be a blonde bombshell anyway when she gets to there. And also hair care products, please,
You
if
just
you
had to
would like to
sneak
help.
that in, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, also just as a thing, please, if she can give us some information on her hair care routine, that would be fantastic. I need those curls. So it'd be very, very nice. Lovely. Right. Well, on that note, we should probably end off this little chat here. This is what we think about Cyprus, but tell us, please, what do you think about Cyprus's song this year? Do you agree with us and everything? Please let us know down in the comment section down below. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, give us a like, give us a follow, hit us all on the notification bells as well. Do all of that stuff. And please do check out that EurovisionSite.com as well for all of our news. Obviously, now we're getting straight into the pre-party season in the last few weeks just before Eurovision. So, it's all chaos from here on out. And yeah, follow us on all of our social media too at that Euro site. And yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure chatting with you again, Tim. And
Mhm.
lovely. And so thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.